Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? A gracious good morning to you, good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know why I do it. It is Tuesday, it's January 14th, and it's 3:43 in the a.m. And I'm going to get a little candid, if you will. Folks have been asking, I must enunciate. Uh, Folks have been asking me about why I have become so vocal about political issues. They're telling me it has nothing to do with uh, theology or my personal take on theology, and I beg to differ. And I'm going to stay political, if you will, because I believe in liberation theology, and I want to say mainstream America has a couple of factions of theology that they're practicing right now. One is the fundamentalist evangelical Christian nationalism, white men, white women, God and country. I want you to hear that. And I meant what I said, and I'm standing flat-footed saying it. Yeah. Then there's the other faction, and this tends to be more in the African American community, this prosperity theology. Now, there are a couple of folks in the evangelical that have crossed over to this prosperity theology, and that's that theology that I'm supposed to be wealthy. The poor you will always have with you. You know, and basically that's a showy kind of, hey, look at me. I have this mega church. I have a jet. You know, I travel. I'm a brand, as opposed to I preach and teach the gospel. You may do both, but the only brand you should be representing is the cross. We don't need mega churches. Now, it's nice to have a large congregation. You know, people flock to you because they see something in, or they hear something in what you're saying. But for the majority of folk, you know, you appeal to their emotions and their emotional state, and you capitalize on it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. And I know I'm going against the popular grain. But liberation theology says we all have a place at this banquet table. Whom the Lord sets free is free indeed. So that being said, let me just again bring something to the light. Yes, TikTok is owned by a foreign country. Yes, TikTok has the potential to be exploited, but so does Meta, and so does X. Now, I can tell you, I got a customer service response from TikTok. I've written Meta several times, and I'm still waiting for some responses. There's not a customer service person. There's no way to reach Meta when something goes wrong. And I stopped tweeting a while back when Mr. Musk showed who he was. Now, Meta is starting to really, yeah. But I want you to follow the money, because it's about the prosperity. Who are the two large donors to this new inauguration? And they're doing so no government hands can touch their money. Yeah, I said it. This is a quid pro quo. This is a remember that time I did. This is calling in favors, because we have a new president-elect who loves to use social media to be rude, to spread false information. If people really studied history, and if people really fact-checked, they would find out that what they're upholding really doesn't have a leg to stand on, so somebody does have to uphold it. Now, I am returning to Facebook and IG, the metaverse, and I will use it. How did he say? Use my powers for good and not evil. But somebody has to speak the truth. And I hope more like-minded folks will band together and, create a information network to keep people informed about what's about to happen to them. I have had conversation with folks about, this election, and, I've had people say, and I'm sure other people have had the same conversation, you ended friendships and connections because of this election? Absolutely. And the reason why is because I never really knew you. You stand for something that I can't get with. You showed me who you really were. When you endorse a racist, misogynist, homophobe, petulant child, when you embrace that and you defend that and those characteristics, and you tell me there's nothing wrong with that, God bless you, and I will leave you where you stand. I'd rather spend my energy sharing love, hope, and extending help than to exhaust my mental and emotional capacity trying to unravel your thinking and your motives. And I'm going to leave you with that. Think about the capitalistic gains from banning TikTok.